Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, they've got Josh Giddey. Ellis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Jones in at the point. This game could be like a tennis match for him, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Jones. Harris passes to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Giddey. There's Cunningham with a three. And he buries his first look.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Jones against Cunningham. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Pounded by Harris. Jones from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Harris outside to the paint. The putback. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Here are the Bulls with the ball. It's a three-point game. Out to the right wing. Chicago passing it around. Picked by Smith from the arc. And it's Giddey missing. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jones against Thompson. Okoro outside. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Detroit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. That one on Thompson. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey, shooting 1.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Jones. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Smith. Duren with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it's Giddey off the drive. For 3, Smith. The Pistons clear it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, heads-up play by Giddey, finding that rebound.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. Jones with a screen on Robinson. And that one's good. Giddey. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And they doubled up Cunningham. Harris passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Buzelis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Okoro. Chicago passing it around. Giddey scanning the floor. Here he goes. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Cunningham. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Bulls trail by 4. And here's Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. He's got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Harris' shot is good.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's Giddey. He has 7. Outside Jones. To the left side wing. Here's Buzelis. He got a piece of it. Outside Giddey. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Giddey missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Robinson in the post. Defended by Jones. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Harris.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Bulls trail by 5. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Smith, still without a bucket. Pass to Okoro. Cunningham against Jones. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Harris on the wing. And here's Stewart. Back to Harris. Cunningham is doubled. Here's Stewart. Now here's Harris. Fires for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Okoro's got 6.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Here's Robinson. Cunningham, left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Trey Jones.
Petty play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
For Chicago, Richards is checked in for Okoro, and Sexton subbed in for Jones. Herter's checked in for Detroit. Both free throws good from Cunningham. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Richards. Pass to Buzelis. 4 on the clock. From deep, Diddy. The rebound by Detroit. Harris outside. And here's Herter. Now Duren. Now here's Harris. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Harris has got 7 points.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
On the wing, Sexton. Herder defending. For three, Smith. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Herder. Back to Harris. It's not going to go for him. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Sexton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Stewart, a screen on Giddey. And here's Cunningham outside. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Richards, the pass to Smith. Back to Richards. Chicago passing it around. Outside Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. That shot, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Brian, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Richards, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Outside Sexton. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Harris goes in, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. Ivy comes in for Buzelis. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Giddey. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. Karis LeVert comes in for Tobias Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. To the inside. Here's Richards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Herder against Sexton. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Herder with the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Ivy in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Stewart. Picked by Stewart. 6 to shoot. Jenkins. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls trail by 6. Simons outside. Fires the 3. LeVert with a rebound. Sexton against Herder. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Holland. It's LeVert on the wing. Williams defending. Holland can't hit. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Simons outside. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Holland. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams finds Simons with the drive, and there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Herter from outside the arc. That one is off. Bulls trail by 6. Ivy with the ball. He's scoreless. Pass to Sexton. Chicago passing it around. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Checked in for Williams. Josh Giddey comes in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Simons. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And he knocks down the first one.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And both free throws good for Ivy. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stewart outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 6. Ivy against Thompson. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Nick Wicker, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second. Detroit leading by 6. Robinson passes to Cunningham. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So it'll be Cade Cunningham shooting. That's on Trey Jones. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Cade Cunningham at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Richards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
At the line for 2, Nick Richards.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen by Giddey. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Detroit. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Duncan Robinson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Robinson. And both free throws good for Robinson. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Williams on the wing. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. No good there. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Holland. Williams defending. Jones against Cunningham. Holland for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the screen. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul.
Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. The Bulls trail by 10. Now Jones hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Count that bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham. Six to shoot. From 17. Again, no good by Detroit. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And it's Giddey missing. The Pistons lead by 8. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Over Jones. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Cunningham's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Giddey. Looking to get it going. Pass to Richards. And stolen by Stewart. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Harris with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Detroit, Thompson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, no good. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Good on the second one. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11. Pass to Buzelis. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Yeah.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Buzelis. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. A rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson left side. Here's Harris. An easy 2 on the layup. Harris has got 9 points.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. You must have made your dancing shoes at home, huh? Keep on dancing. You have the camera
Here's Buzelis, hounded by Harris, and stolen by Cunningham. In transition, here they come.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
The free throw drops for Harris. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Here's Robinson. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Cunningham on the wing. Over Jones. Back to Robinson. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, but that's one of his core strengths.
Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Thompson. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Okoro with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Trey Jones. 1 shot.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Duren. Harris on the wing. Robinson against Giddey. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Duren the screen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so here is Chicago following the score by Detroit.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And Detroit has possession. They're leading by 8. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
The Bulls have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Cunningham against Jones. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Smith outside. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Harris outside. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Bulls trail by 10. Jones, the pass to Smith. Now Giddey. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Duren. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. Pounded by Harris. Clock is at 3. Fires top of the key. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham outside. Robinson passes to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Robinson against Giddey. Smith outside, looking to win the run. They get the rebound. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shots. Let's hear it for the participants.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Pistons lead by 15. Setting the floor for Detroit. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Detroit with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Clock at 6. Thompson passes to Duren.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Duncan Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Buzelis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Now here's Cunningham. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Tipped. second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Okoro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okoro's got 8.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Cunningham outside. Robinson on the wing. Giddey defends. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. The 3 ball. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey with it. Picked up by Cunningham. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Giddey. Jones has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Pistons lead by 10. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham against Jones. Goes up on the baseline. Out to Thompson. And here's Robinson. Knocks down the long J. He's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Get out the court, Bulls! Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's Giddey missing. Detroit leading by 13. Harris passes to Cunningham. Now Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Harris. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Just a big-time finish by Harris. One more coming at the line.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Detroit, Tobias Harris. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Harris. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bulls trail by 16. Outside Giddey. Back to Jones. Hit by Smith. Floats one up. Okoro outside. This one for 3. Detroit with a rebound. On the wing, Thompson. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Giddey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Duren.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Both free throws good from Giddey. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Cunningham is doubled. No good there. Off the double clutch. The Bulls trail by 14 to the paint. Here's Buzelis. Good D by Harris.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Ooh, just a savvy pump fake move by Harris. He knows it'll get him some contact on the shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
First one falls. And Harris drops them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. Baseline jumper, and the bucket is good. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Kept Kept alive. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
The Bulls trail by 16. Jones feels it out. Smith with a screen on Robinson. Giddey into the lane. Yes, it's good. Giddey's got 11 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran. That gives him a double-double.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Smith outside. Now Giddey. Robinson defending. Outside Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The 3 from Okoro. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Giddey.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
Well, he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 or 5.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And so he hits both. Here's Jones. He's got 9. Pass to Smith. Now here's Sexton. The 3 from Okoro. Gets the 3 ball to go. Okoro's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Jenkins. No made baskets yet. Outside Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Knocks it loose. Clock at 4. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Jenkins has gotten his first basket of the night. Bulls trail by 17. Jones, the pass to Smith. Okoro on the wing. Outside Jones. Pass to Sexton. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. The Pistons lead by 15. Here's Jenkins. Thompson scanning the floor. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Okoro with the ball. Pass to Sexton. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Buzelis. Give him 8. Pass to Jones. The Pistons clear it. They led by as many as 18. Thompson passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago, trailing by 17. Good on the shot. Sexton's got 6 points.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Harris. 17 points in the game. Duran the screen. It's deflected. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. Chicago's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jones finds Smith. And here's Sexton. Okoro on the wing, defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okoro, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Pass to Duran. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. Now here's Duran.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Jenkins. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound. 1:52 left in the third. Pass to Okoro. Back to Sexton. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Chicago making some changes. Richards is checked in for Smith. Ivy comes in for Okoro. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. LeVert comes in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For Chicago, Williams comes in for Buzelis, and Giddey subbed in for Simons. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Jenkins. Herter against Sexton, and stolen by Sexton. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And that one is hammered home.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
The Pistons lead by 13. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Stewart, a screen on Giddey. There's Cunningham with a three. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Ivy outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ivy. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Herder. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham, left side. 5 on the clock. Outside Herder. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Sexton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just a flashy move by Sexton. Speeding past the defense and slamming it home.
27 seconds left in the third. LeVert outside. Pass to Stewart. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herder. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Ivy, Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Giddey in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Detroit leading by 7. Herder passes to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Ivy. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. The Pistons lead by 8. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Richards. Blocked! Here's the break. And here's Stewart, covered by Richards. And finished off by Stewart.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ivy is screen on Cunningham. Giddey passes to Richards. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Now Herder launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now. On the wing, Ivy for 3. The rebound by Detroit. They led by as many as 18. Here's LeVert. And no good, trying to use the glass. Bulls trail by 8. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Richards, the pass to Ivy. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Leaving his defender in the absolute dust. Tobias Harris is doing everything right now.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Richards with a screen. Inside. And stolen by Stewart. And now the Pistons in transition. Herder passes to LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris down low. Checked by Sexton. Knocks it down from distance.
Night in and night out, this is Herder's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
Bulls trail by 13. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Richards with a screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Harris down low. He's against Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Tobias Harris. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Harris. Simons is checked in for Chicago. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Ivy going inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That one on Harris, who's Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Okoro comes in for Simons. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Herder. Free throw good. Ivy. Detroit leading by 11. Harris outside. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, number 30, Trey Jones.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Smith. Duren with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Up top, Thompson. Guarded by Kuro. Jones against Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Jones, and he drives in. Pass to Smith. And stolen by Cunningham. Thompson outside. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Buzelis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Harris.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2, Buzelis.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. The Pistons lead by 9. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Jones. Back to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Smith. Here's Jones. And here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Now here's Thompson. Guarded by Kuro. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. To get back on track. Down low, Cunningham.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 9-point game. Pass to Buzelis. Jones against Cunningham. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Pistons lead by 9. Pass to Harris. It's tipped. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. There's the 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Robinson for 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And so here is Chicago, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Back to Jones. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 tonight. Detroit leading by 9. And here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Here's Cunningham. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham at the line for 1.
Bulls trail by 12. Now here's Jones. Pass to Giddey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Detroit leading by 11. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Here's Giddey. Smith outside. Chicago passing it around. Smith with a screen on Duren. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Robinson rips down the board.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Up top, Cunningham. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Cunningham against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Now Harris. He launches. Jalen Duren. And he gets it to go from the low block.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Now it's Jones. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Oh, it misses. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Harris.
Shooting for Detroit, Tobias Harris at the line for 2.
free throw no good. Trip coming up empty, missing both. The Bulls trail by 15. Okoro with the ball. Can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chicago's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Duren against Smith. Good for 2.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They led by as many as 18. Robinson fires. The triple drops.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jalen Duren.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low. I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Outside Harris. Five on the clock. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. Giddy. For 3. Duren pulls it down. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Duren.